It's Wednesday, September 23rd. My name is Scott, and this is Relevantly Speaking. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's show. We were off last week, obviously. Did you miss us? Come on. You missed us, right? Now, on tap today, we have one of my favorite interviews that we've shot in a long time. Now, if you've been in the internet marketing space for any period of time, the name Jim Kukral surely jumps out at you. Besides being the MC for the last few Affiliate Summit conferences, Jim is a blogger, a podcaster, consultant, and most obviously, a really savvy marketer. Now, what I admire about Jim is his ability to see a problem in the market and solve it. Jim doesn't spend time reinventing the wheel, he just makes it better. Now, we caught up with him in New York recently to chat about his latest project. Let's take a look.
Well, it's Prfessor without the O, so Prfessor. And essentially what it is, it's a new way to transfer knowledge. So in the past, everybody who wanted to be successful online would have to either write an ebook or come up with a membership site or things like that. And everybody knows a lot about something, right? It doesn't matter what it is. You know a lot about something. It could be, fishing supplies. It could be how to put your shoes on, whatever it is. People throughout the world know a lot about something. So what Prfessor does is allows anyone to create their own online university. So you can come in and instantly create an online university of whatever you want, and then set a price on the class and create passive income stream by selling your knowledge. Absolutely. I mean, everybody knows a lot about, I do a presentation that's called, You Know a Lot About What You Know a Lot About. And it's hard to get into people's heads sometimes to make them think that you know something, just because you may not think that other people want to know a lot about it, people do. I mean, even it could be something really obscure, like I know how to iron shirts better than you do, right? So everyone's got some kind of skill that they may not think is sellable, but it really is. There's probably 1,000 or 5,000 people throughout the world who would love to pay $15 to take a class to learn how to iron a shirt better, right? So what I call it the new ebook, because for so many years people have been creating ebooks about a topic and then selling the ebook. And for a newbie, it's hard to do that. You have to write the ebook, which is a very daunting task, or if you're doing a membership site, you got to do the whole membership thing and do all this. This allows you to just create a class. I mean, just take the knowledge in your head and put it down and say, class 1, here's how you pull the shirt out and put it on the ironing board. I'll sell you that class for $10 or $15 or $100, whatever you want to sell it for. So it's really a new way for people to transfer knowledge online without even having to know any of this internet crazy stuff, right? Well, obviously, I think online education is a huge trend as the tools are becoming available for people to be able to do it easily. I think mobile is something that's really coming down the pipe. And typically in the United States, we're 2 to 3 to 5 years behind the rest of the world. And I see affiliate marketing and sponsorships and all things starting to come to your phone. For example, I'm working with a company right now that is building a technology that when you opt in through the phone, you could be driving past the local Dunkin' Donuts, and they could see that you're in that neighborhood and send out a message to you on your phone and say, come on in, we'll give you coffee, a free large coffee if you buy a dozen. Or you're in the mall and you're walking past the Sharper Image, and they look at any time and they say, wow, look, there's 400 people on our list who are in the mall right now. Let's just create a flash mob. We'll send out a coupon code for 45% off a comfy pillow or something. Walk into the store and show us your phone. So that technology is starting to happen, and in terms of affiliate marketing, I think they're going to be able to integrate that into the phones, into the programs, and I think it's going to open up a completely new world for affiliates and merchants, right?
Now, as a technical note, you may have noticed the focus was a little soft in that interview. Don't worry, I've fired the camera guy and ensured he'll never work in this town again. Seriously, I can't tell you how frustrated I was that the focus issue happened, especially to Jim. About a year ago, we shot our first interview with Jim in New York, and it was full of great content and ideas. And then imagine our horror when we went back through the footage, only to discover that the audio on our wireless system had scrambled the whole piece, rendering it essentially useless. Now, maybe there's some sort of mystical force trying to keep Jim Kukral and Relevantly Speaking apart. Jim, the next time we chat, I absolutely promise it will be technically perfect. I hope. Now, switching gears a bit, I want to remind you all to head over to blog.mediatrust.com to check out the Hamlet Batista webinar we did. It's been live on the site for a week and a half, and people are really digging it. It's packed with great information about how you can become a better marketer. Hamlet's video is 40 minutes long and includes a great step-by-step PowerPoint that you can follow along with as he walks through important concepts via his video presentation. There's a link in our show notes. That's our show for this week. My name is Scott, and I hope to see you back here next week.